have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who this be, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Cruel Summer episode 10, the season 1 finale. Yesterday it was announced that Cruel Summer has been renewed for season 2. But yeah, I recently watched the season finale and I have a lot to say. So, in this episode, we got like everything connecting, all the dots are connecting. First and foremost, Mallory. I just disliked how Miss Girl got a happy ending after all of that. But let's get started. So the episode, goes in with the court case, and then the evidence of, the chat log that shows Kate and her sister Ashley speaking, and it basically shows that Kate said that she went to Martin Harris's house willingly instead of being kidnapped by him, and she said on oath and to her attorneys that she's been kidnapped from the jump. So that being, evidence that she herself said that she went there willingly basically puts a whole wrench in her whole case. So anyways, in this episode, a lot of theories have been confirmed and debunked. Like, the mirror theory, it was a good theory, but I think the mirror was like basically like a symbolism to, everybody has their own truth. Like what you see, like what you're seeing is your own truth, or their version of their truth, or their point of view. So basically, so it's not, like everybody thought that Jeanette was looking at the two-way mirror, and Kate could see through the mirror, but Jeanette couldn't see. But it wasn't that. That wasn't a theory. The theory about Annabelle, that was somebody, I saw somebody's theory that Annabelle was a gun, and they were right. Also the theory that it was Mallory who saw Kate instead of Jeanette seeing Kate. Yeah, this whole episode is going to be a bunch of spoilers. Like, if you have not watched the episode, go watch the episode. If you have not watched the show, all the episodes are streaming on Hulu, so go watch it. Stream Cruel Summer. It's on Hulu, so you can watch all the episodes, and they've been renewed for season 2. So, what I have to say is that the little last thing of us seeing Jeanette, yes, we, the people who has been supporting Jeanette, we feel bamboozled, but I still think through it all, she should still get some type of like reimbursement from all of that. Because the thing is, Jeanette never lied. She didn't lie. She said she did not see Kate in the basement, which she didn't. She did not see Kate. And I mean, it's like, it was a good little, little think, she was a little smart for that, because she never lied. If it was all about semantics, she never saw Kate, but she did hear her. So but I still don't think that her intent was gonna be malicious, because I feel like I see another theory that was going on, that Jeanette probably smirked that she wanted to be the hero to save Kate. So people feel like that Jeanette was the one who tipped off the cops that Martin had something to do with Kate's disappearance. Because, towards the end you see Martin was like, oh, the cops came to my house, and then they're going to come back tomorrow with a warrant. So with that being said, maybe Jeanette was the one who tipped off the cops, and then they came, and then the next day it was too late because Kate shot Martin with the gun. So that was a theory. We don't know if it's true. I mean, us just knowing that towards the end that Jeanette was the one who heard her. She went back into she went back to Martin Harris's house, and she heard Kate. So I mean, all we got from that is that she did know that Kate was in the basement, but we just don't know if she did anything with that information. If she did call the cops, if she did, was she an anonymous tip for it? We don't know what Jeanette did with that information, but we just know that she heard Kate in the basement. So back on to Mallory. What I have to say, her and Kate, they need some type of lashings, because how are you gonna get mad at Jeanette for you thinking that she saw you through that window that day? And you know, that's why you went on Marsha Bailey and was like, oh yeah, Jeanette Turner saw me and she should go to jail, and you wanted her to go to jail because she seems like she was accomplice with Martin Harris because she didn't say that you were in the basement. But when the truth came out and it was Mallory, you confronted her for like maybe 5 minutes, give or take, and then, oh, let's run off into the sunset together and have a good life together. But you were so ready to do that. You were so ready to like bash Jeanette's name, like without anything. All Jeanette got was a "I'm sorry" from Kate, not even from Mallory. Mallory over here, still over here calling Jeanette a weirdo, and I'm just like, a creep. But I'm like, you're a pot calling the kettle black, Mallory, because like look within. The call is coming inside the house, okay? Because I don't know what's going on here. I don't like Mallory, and that episode did not do her any justice at all. If I was Kate, if I was Jeanette, I would still want my 11 million, because Jeanette's family went through it. Jeanette was probably like 50 to 60% of the reason why her parents got a divorce. She was like part of the reason that her mom went away, you know, to stay at her sister's house. But you know, her father was also, you know, her father was probably looking for a way out of that marriage, probably to begin with, because it's kind of a little suspect that, you know, the person, Angela, was the person sending you gifts to the home and all that extra stuff, and then now is the person that you're with. So it's kind of a little suspicious, but you know, we see. But Jeanette, I mean, I do agree, Jeanette's weird. Jeanette's awkward. I mean, there was no denying that she's weird. Okay, we're down. But I mean, if there was a crime that she really committed, was breaking into Martin Harris's house, but the guy's dead. So I mean, assumingly, I mean, did we see the body? Well, she did. I mean, I don't think there's anything. I think he's dead for real. I mean, to say assumingly, like, we went through Pretty Little Liars with the whole someone was dead but they're not dead. But because, you know, side note, tangent, how did Alison DeRentis had a whole funeral if she was alive and well this whole time? Like, did they even check the body? Who came to examine Allison in Pretty Little Liars? So I'm just like, maybe they might do the same thing with Martin Harris. He might be dead or not dead, you know what I'm saying? But back on track. I like the fact that, you know, Jeanette's A1 day ones are Vincent, Jamie, her brother, not Jamie. What's her brother's name? Her brother's not Jamie, but her brother. And her father, even though sometimes he was kind of whack, he still stood by her. So, and Angela too. Those are her A1 day ones, because they really supported Jeanette. But other than that, it was a nice wrap up. Like, everything wrapped up. The only thing, it was like, I guess, them showing that Jeanette knew. She knew. Like, there was not a question if Jeanette knew if Kate was in the basement. It was the question if she saw her. And Jeanette did not see Kate in the basement. So I mean, hey, she she did what she had to do. She told the truth. She stand on that she never saw Kate in the basement, which she didn't. He was sorry for doing that to her. Which, I just think, yeah, but it's like a little too late. Like, it's too late to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have, like, had a talk with Jeanette from the jump since 94 about the whole situation, but it was just a whole crusade and a whole army and a whole battle. Like, if they had that talk that they did in Martin Harris's house way earlier, a lot of things that happened to Jeanette wouldn't have happened. And I feel like it's like a little too late to apologize. But I mean, it's whatever. I do think, the whole Jeanette going on Marsha Bailey and was like, Kate, I forgive you. Weird a little bit, but we move, okay? Team Jeanette, I'm just kidding. I'm not even teams, it's just like, I still think she deserves a little bit of something because she still didn't lie, okay? And her family was, for almost a year, or over a year, her family been going through it. Like, her family did not have a care in the world to basically crucify Jeanette. So why should Jeanette care if $11 million was going to bankrupt the Wallaces? Like, why should Jeanette care? Like, you didn't care that Jeanette's family was breaking apart. Her father was barely making it to get by, lost a job. But, 11 million is gonna bankrupt me. Like, now when Jeanette was like, it wasn't about the money, I'm like, so what do you really want? So she just really wanted, I guess, the people's approval, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Like I said, there's no denying Jeanette is weird down. There is no denying that. But, like, when she was like, it's not about the money, I was just like, so what is it about? What is it about? I mean, but as we see, I guess she just likes to have, she wants to have the attention that Kate had in 93. The being popular and all that stuff. And I guess whatever she want to do, she want to do. I just feel like for season 2, I guess the story is basically all wrapped up. So I don't know how they're going to continue on with this story, or if this is going to be an anthology, like an American Horror Story type show, like where there's a new setting, a new thing going on. But we'll see. I just feel like, Jeanette probably has something a little bit up her sleeve. She always seems like she's plotting, okay? She's been plotting for a while with the case against Kate before he even got the news. Also, there was, the talks how in the first episode, I don't know if anyone remembers that when Tennille was like, they found Kate, and she was like, what was it? She was like, they did find her body. Is she dead? Because I guess you remember the gunshot from the episode 1 where her and Jamie and Vincent heard the gunshot. So I guess when Jeanette found the basement or heard Kate in the basement, that was probably the day before or the day of. And then she heard the gunshot later that night. And then the next day when they found her, she thought Kate was dead. So that's probably the reason why. Give her the benefit of the doubt. We could say that she was the one who gave the tip to Martin Harris's house to say that he had something to do with her disappearance, but we'll see. We don't know. Even the writers was like, season 2 is gonna be open-ended, up in the air, so we don't know. I mean, I like the wrap up. I mean, we're just gonna forget about those last 2 minutes. Kate and Mallory having a happy ending really doesn't sit right. I mean, Kate having some type of happy ending, fine. But Mallory, what does Mallory do? Mallory's about to jump town without even, like, she looks so guilty. I do like the little wrap up. I feel like it did wrap everything up. Like, dots were connected. I liked how they flashed back and flashed forward to kind of show you okay, this is what happened, and this is how it connects to this date, and this is how it connects to that date. So it was really nice. So with that being said, what do you guys think about the season finale of Cruel Summer Season 1? What do you guys think about a potential Season 2 for this show? And yeah, a lot of people were definitely Team Kate all the way. There was very little Team Jeanette at all. I was just trying to give Jeanette a benefit of the doubt because everybody was down her throat. I do think her 1995 wig was hideous. Like, it wasn't giving. The hairstyle was not giving. It really wasn't. And they could have did like a pixie cut, a better type of pixie cut, if anything. But that whole look was not giving. And I guess that was probably why people still disliked her, because Jeanette's 1995 haircut was whack. But yeah, how do you guys think about this season finale? What do you guys think? The fact that Annabelle was the gun that killed Martin Harris's father, and then was the gun to kill Martin Harris's, assumingly. We didn't see the body. Like, when you don't see a body, but then again, kind of did, because Kate saying that she sat with him all night. I guess that's confirmation. Like, you can't sit with a gunshot person all night without any medical attention and then expect them to live. But yeah, this was a good season 1 finale. And if you like this video, like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.